Hello everyone, it's Space Kit, back with another rant. Today I want to talk about bullying. Honestly, sometimes I wonder why teachers don't do more about it. Even if nothing changes, I still think it's important to talk about. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one dealing with this stuff, but I know I'm probably not. A lot of the time, teachers don't really help when kids are being bullied or going through hard things. For example, if someone tells a teacher they have really bad anxiety, the teacher will often just say something like, "We want what's best for you," or "We want you to succeed." And while that sounds nice, it sometimes feels like they care more about grades and schoolwork than what students are actually dealing with emotionally. For example, I have a friend. Let's call her Cherry for this video. We go to the same school, and one day, a boy came up to me and said he heard people gossiping about me and Cherry, saying we were so fat we could break through a brick wall. After hearing that, Cherry cried after school. Like, why do people think it's okay to say things like that? She's a human being with feelings, and comments like that can seriously hurt someone. I've also seen a lot of other kids get bullied. Let's use DJ as an example from one of my older rants. DJ talks a lot and sometimes says things he probably shouldn't, so he doesn't really have many friends. Because of that, people constantly pick on him. I've seen boys and girls insult him, mess with him, and even physically hurt him. One time, someone poured this gross powder all over his backpack, and it smelled terrible for a whole week. People can be really cruel. I've been targeted too. Some people have randomly called me horrible names and spread rumors about me that aren't even true. And what confuses me is that teachers hear these things happen, but nothing really changes. They'll say they'll handle it, but then later it feels like they just forget about it. There was also this one time when I got my school ID picture taken. I was sitting beside a popular girl who can be really rude sometimes. I looked at my ID and joked that I looked bad in the picture, because a lot of people say that about their school photos. Then she grabbed my ID and said something like, "Oh yeah, you actually do look bad. Just kidding, LOL." That was honestly really rude. I told a teacher about it, but nothing happened. That same girl also stole one of my anxiety fidgets once. I was using it, and she randomly walked up, took it out of my hands, and said she'd give it back next Tuesday. I used that fidget to help with anxiety, and she just took it for no reason. Then, when I finally got it back days later, it was covered in pink paint. I never even said she could take it in the first place. I just really hate bullying. People can be so rude and insensitive sometimes, and I don't think enough people realize how badly their words and actions can affect others. Anyways, thanks for listening to my story. If you're comfortable sharing, feel free to tell me some of your experiences in the comments. Space Kid out.